All right, this video right here, going over Kamilla Cardoso's 2025 season, and her wish list I have for her in season 2026. Similar to the way I did Andrew Reese's video. If y'all ain't checked that out, I did hers yesterday. Got that uploaded. That's also on the page if y'all want to check that out. For Kamilla, I have lateral quickness, take advantage of space, consistent jumper, shot contesting in the paint, pump faking, and body language. Um, we'll go through these one by one, and what I mean by all of them. Lateral quickness, that's just her moving a little bit more lateral on defense. Um, I think with some working out and some training, I think it'll help her get a little better in this department right here. It'll help her a lot on defense. While she does move well on offense, as far as like sprinting up the court and all that. Lateral defense is just moving a little side to side and probably cutting off the basket a little quicker. Slow down drives and all that, helping her get better block position and contest position. Just some little small stuff like that, and anytime she's on the perimeter from time to time. Now, granted, she shouldn't be on the perimeter as much as she was this past year, but she found herself there. Whether it be defensive scheme or lack of switching, or just trying to help her teammates that weren't able to do the job. Um, but yeah, I think she needs to just work on that just a little bit. I wouldn't say it's a major knock on her game, but it's being in the place like Chicago where you have a lack of guard play that's like lacking on defense. You kind of need that for you to be a little more successful on that team. The way the Chicago Sky set up right now, I don't know if they're gonna get any better in that department. So for her, I would like her to work on that, so it'll help the team a little bit more. Taking advantage of space. I had this on Angel Reese's too. This is taking advantage just when the defense is giving you the opportunity to take that jump shot, or they're giving you space. Just take that jump shot, get a little more confidence in it. And that goes into the consistent jumper. That was also on Angel Reese's. Just taking advantage of what the defense is giving you. Kamilla is a really, really good passer, and I feel like teams they're like playing her more for the pass than they are for her taking a jump shot, especially if she's like 10, 15 feet away. I feel like she can make a good jump and make a nice little jumper there. She got a nice shot for her. I think she can utilize that a little bit more going forward. Cause I know people are scared to death of her posting up or taking them to the basket. So if she got that jump shot, I'm perfectly fine with her taking that jump shot, especially at the elbow or the baseline. She's made shots. She's made shots from both of those locations on the floor. So I feel like she can hit that, or a free throw jumper. I feel like she got that too. Um, I wouldn't be mad at her taking threes. That's not where I want her. That's not where I want her bread and butter to be at. But if she's open in the corner and nobody's even running out there, I wouldn't mind her shot for him and taking it. And I think she said in an interview someplace. I don't know. I can't remember if it was her exit interview or one of the interviews before that. She did say she was gonna work on her jump shots in the off season. So that's something I like hearing. So I want to see that going into year 3. Shot contesting in the paint. Feel like this ties into the lateral quickness. I feel like she contests her shot increases her shot contesting in the paint. I feel like she'll really cement herself as one of the best centers in the league. I don't have her too far down on the list as far as like best centers go, because it really ain't that many. It really ain't that many centers in the league. Period. With it being a forward driven league, I really don't have her too low on like the best centers in the league. I think the only thing that really separates her is like that defense. So if she really takes a stride in defense, it's really gonna be hard to deny that she's one of the best centers in the league. Because she's really good offensively, and she can be used in multiple different ways. Pump faking, there's just something small. I think she can add to her game a little bit more. Just incorporate that a little bit more, especially with her having as many post touches as she does. I feel like pump faking that'll help her get more free throw attempts. Which she already should have. Kamilla also has one of the worst whistles in the league, which is very unfortunate. With her having as many post touches that she has, she still has less free throw attempts than people like Aaliyah Boston and others. Even though she's in the paint just as much, if not more. I'm willing to bet if I looked at her and Aaliyah Boston stats as far as like shot distance, I guarantee you Kamilla probably got more. She probably got more shots like closer to the rim than Aaliyah Boston does, but Aaliyah Boston has more free throw attempts than she does. So that doesn't make any kind of sense. I know Camilla missed some games for the Euro basketball, but with that being the reason that she has lower free throw attempts, but even still, I think she could still be closer than what she is now. She's probably like 11, probably like 10 to 15 free throws off of Aaliyah Boston currently right now as far as like attempts go. Uh, and I feel like she's in the paint, if not more than Aaliyah Boston is, at least shot attempts anyway. Because Leah, she does space out a little bit. She does shoot a jump shot. Not all her stuff is like right at the rim. Camilla's is like right on the rim. So she has people like on her back contesting heavy, and she sometimes she don't get the whistle. There have been screenshots, there have been clips showing where she has been hacked like multiple times, and she's just not getting the foul calls. So hopefully year 3 her whistle gets a lot better. And I think she's still shooting around about the same percent she shot last year, about 72%. So yeah, just adding it, just getting people to go up. Because most people have to jump when contesting her. You really can't contest her from the ground, so you have to do some jumping. So adding a pump fake will help out in that regard. And body language. I don't want to go too hard on the body language because playing for the Chicago Sky, there is a lot of frustration being displayed on the court, and rightfully so. Especially if you got position in the paint and the guards are not making the plays, they're not making the passes. They're not hitting you when you open. She runs the court well on fast breaks, and there have been many times where the guards just don't. They just stop ball and they just don't continue with the fast break, and she's got a defender beat, or she got nobody down there on her, or she got a height advantage, or something that could turn into easy 2 points, but the team just don't. They just don't make it easy. So I understand the frustrations from year 1 and year 2. Year 1 was really, really bad as far as like trying to get the ball in the paint. Because they really just didn't have the ability to get the ball to the paint. Period. Angel Reese did a good job of it last year and this year with the high low action. You seen a lot more of it this year. Wish I could have seen a little bit more because that lose the positive results every time they run that action. But yeah, hopefully we can get some guards that can at least get the ball in when she got a height advantage. But to say for her to work on her body language is some that just keeps her mentally locked in a little bit more, especially on the defensive end. Because I noticed when she has like those outbreaks of when she throws her hands up, or when she looks distraught because she didn't get the ball on time, or she huffing and puffing because they missed on the fast break, or just stuff like that. Just little small stuff like that. It takes her out the game mentally, and she ends up giving up a lot of stuff defensively because the offense is not going right. So I want her to work on that. I know that's more of a mental thing than a physical thing, but just something that she can keep in mind. Because in the current climate right now, they own the Chicago Sky, so they own a pretty rough team. And Angel Reese and Cardoso, they both have to play well for them to have a chance to win. I don't see many games where they win and one of them two or both of them have a bad game. There's just no way. Because they're not covered good enough by surrounding talent to make up for them having a bad game. So just something that can help the team and help them. Just stay a little more locked in. I seen Angel Reese. Angel Reese also has some body language at times, but it's not as noticeable as Kamilla. Kamilla, she's not afraid to show. She's not afraid to show that she's actually upset. But she doesn't have like the motor or anything else to make up for it. And I don't want to use that word too much because I know that's a big knock against Kamilla. Like she doesn't have a good motor, which I disagree with in a sense because she runs the floor well on fast breaks, and I've seen her get a chase down block, and I've seen her get back down the court. I've seen her just make some really really good plays. I think it's more of mental than it is physical. So that body language thing, I think that if she fixes it, I think it takes, or at least works on it. I think it takes her like a little further, especially on the defensive end. Um, but yeah, we'll look at her stats compared to year one, year two. Um, let's see. Now, granted, year one she missed a lot of games. I think she was out for shoulder injury. I think she was out for shoulder injury. Uh, so the numbers are almost gonna be like doubled in a regard as far as like offensive stats. But let's look at the average because that'll make a little more sense. She went up from 10 points to almost went. She went from 10 points up to almost 14. She gonna grab some more rebounds. Rebounded well this year. Almost got 9 rebounds a game. Assists went up. I also think this assist number could be a little higher. I think she can get up to like three, four on average for a season. Um, let me turn my Discord noise off. Um, the turnovers. I think that just ties into her usage. I think she had a lot higher usage this year. So I'm not really not really gonna bash too much about the turnovers. The blocks went down. I also think Kamilla got a bad whistle on defense too, because she got some, but she got a few blocks took away from her this year because she's really 6'7" and she's blocking shots and she's getting called for fouls. I don't like that either. So hopefully the officiating gets a lot better next year. Not saying that she was averaging, not saying that she would be averaging like 2-3 blocks a game because of fouls, but they would kind of be around the same number. I feel like she should be around 1.4, 1.5, minus the ones that got took away from her. I even think that number could be a lot higher if she work on the stuff that I talked about earlier. Um, just lateral quickness and body language and stuff like that. I think that'll help her out. Um, Field goal percentage still around the same. That's solid. I think it could be a little higher. She does things like take that open jump shot when she got it. And just a little bit of shot attempts in the paint, just to get a little better looks. Maybe pump fakes here and there. Maybe sometimes when she forced up a bad shot, get a pump fake, get a foul call, get to the free throw line. And that'll help you out. That'll help out your field goal percentage as well. Just a little small stuff. I think she can get around 55% at the best possible shooting percentage. Because she's had a ton of games where she shot around 60%. So that's really really good. For her position. Like I said, free throw attempts. I think her free throw attempts would be a lot higher than what they are. Granted, with the amount of post touches that she gets, I think Aaliyah Boston still ended up with more free throw attempts than her this year. And I think she's in the paint. I think Camilla's in the paint just as much, if not more, than Aaliyah Boston as far as like paint shots. I would love to see a comparison between shots around the basket. Comparison between her and Aaliyah Boston. I'm pretty sure like most of Camilla's shot attempts are around the basket. Because Aaliyah Boston, she shoots threes and she shoots jump shots, and she still ends up with more free throw attempts than Kamilla. Granted, Kamilla missed some games this year, so if you get her like 2 or 3, you probably get her like 2 or 3 out of the 7, 8 games she's missed. She probably like right there with Aaliyah Boston, but even still, I think she should still have more free throw attempts. Than Aaliyah Boston does. Uh, she had 7, or she had 13 double doubles this year. So that's good. But yeah, the gradual, good gradual increase from year one. Um, rebounded well. Shot the ball well. Scored the ball well. Um, just would like to see a few more, maybe a few more jump shots here or there, and some more free throw attempts. And I think her average would go up. I think her average it'll look good around 15, 15, 15, 9, 15, 9, three assists, 2 blocks a game. I think that's really good numbers for her. Now, granted, we got to see we got to see what the season gonna look like. Um, in the off season, they come back. Is Angel Reese gonna be there? Is she not gonna be there? If Angel Reese is not there, her numbers gonna go up regardless anyway. She probably gonna average a double next year if Angel Reese is not there. I don't want to see Angel Reese leave because I think they're a good tandem. They work well together. If Kamilla picks it up on defense, they could really be one of the best front courts in the league. To be honest, I know that I already got them being the best young front court in the league already anyway. But they could really be like one of the best in the league if both of them are locked in defensively and offensively. They gonna be a tough duo to stop for years to come. If they were to hold together. If not, I still expect Kamilla to take that. I still expect her to take that leap. She should be if Angel Reese is not there, I expect her to be around 10, 15, 10, and 4. Like that's really what her number should be at. Um, uh, but yeah. Really high on Camilla this season though. I know it was a lot of adversity going on well, first of all, with her missing games to the Euro, but she had to come back in and get ingratiated with the team, get a good feel for it again. Uh, and with Angel Reese being in and out the lineup, especially like towards the end, so a lot of her numbers like tanked at that point, especially because like once Angel Reese is out the lineup, like she becomes like the main focus on offense because nobody else on the Chicago Sky poses a decent threat from scoring, so they can all key in on Camilla. So her averages, especially like efficiency wise, and maybe that's when some of the turnovers started kicking in more because she had a lot more usage towards the end of the year. Um, but I still believe it's something. I still believe it's something she can work through. I don't think it's nothing too crazy for her that she can't handle or get better at. I'm really interested to see what she does this offseason while she plays overseas ball. Wish her the best over there. Wishing her health more than anything. Her and Angel Reese hope they get through their offseason healthy and come back. Hopefully, come back to Chicago and have a good year 3. Don't know what the CBA looking like, so I don't know if it's confident to say that they'll play next season, but we'll see. We'll take a look at the season stats. Uh, she had a rough couple of first games. I believe everybody did. Everybody had a rough couple of first games though. I will say the games where there are the obvious like size advantages, like she dominated those. She had a 20-point game versus Dallas right there. This game right here, she only played 15 minutes. I think she got in a lot of foul trouble this game early, and Tyler just didn't put her back in the game. Yeah, she had 5 fouls that game. So I don't know. I don't know what happened. I can't remember what happened in that game. Probably a few with some BS files. She did get caught for a few BS files this year. Um, but yeah, she dominated the Sparks. Played it well against Washington. That's Kiki and Shakira. Another good backcourt. Another good backcourt that I'm not backcourt front court that I'm high on. That's a good matchup. She played well against them. Played well against the Sun, 24 points. She played really good against Liberty right here. She got 22 and 15. That's a really good team to put up that stat number against. Right here again, she scored 21. You can see where kind of games where the points are like decreased. You see where she played against Izzy and Malonga, and she may have had that might have been one of them games, and I'm pretty sure it's one of the games where Angel Reese ain't there too. So you can see where the point totals at right here, where Angel Reese didn't play it. These games like right in here. You see like the fluctuation in the field goal percentage and the good games and the bad games. Um, but yeah, it's a, other than that, pretty solid season. She's eclipsed 20 multiple times this year, so that's notable. And also without getting a lot of free throw attempts. I think the most free throw attempts she had in the game was probably like what 8 or 9. She got 9 here versus Minnesota, 8 here. Yeah, she didn't have too many games where she had over 5 or 6 free throw attempts. So So yeah, if you had them games, in where she got like two, she got like one, she got like three, four free throw attempts. And those increase a little bit. You looking at she can get around 15 points on average easy. Um, but yeah, she had a good season. She had a good season. Only things I want to see her. Only things I want to see her really pick up on. I want this block number to get up high. I think she can get. I think she can get to. I think she can get to 1 point. I think she can get north of 1.5 blocks a game. I believe for a season average. I think this is very attainable for her. Just little small stuff she got to tweak it here and there. Sometimes she can also block a shot without jumping. I think she jumps at guards layups attempts too much, and sometimes you can just stay tall and just put your hands up and block. She's 6'7", so it ain't too many guards that's gonna get that ball up on over her arms. I think she can block. She can block more shots without jumping than I think she believes right now. And that's just something. Once again, that's just something she got to work on. And she won't get called for fouls as much because I think as soon as she jump up, with her being as tall as she is, as soon as she jump up, they're gonna call a foul anyway, just because she's bigger than everybody else. So I think if she stays grounded a little more, put her hands up, and use her feet a little bit to move instead of jump, I think she'll get a few more blocks a game. I think she can get north of 1.5. She had 1.4 last year. She can get north of 1.5. Um, she get around that 1.8 or even 2. If she can get up to 2 blocks a game with a stat number with a stat line like 15, 15, 10, and 15, or 15, 9 and 15, 9, 3 or 4 with 2 blocks a game, like that's tough to deny that. Um, and she's shooting decent from free throw line. Long as she stays north of 70%, she's good. Um, but yeah, just want to see her incorporate a jump shot a little more and get a little quick on defense, and she'll be looking at a good season. I said hopefully they can bring Angel back. Hopefully they can bring Angel back, and they'll look good. They'll look good again. Hopefully they get some better guard play around her. Regardless if Angel Reese is there or not, they still need to get better guard play around Kamilla. Period. I know they want Sloop to be their point guard of all time, but they still need better guard play. They need better shooters, consistent shooters, because the shooters they had this year, while they are better than what they had last year, shooting wise, um, they did not. They averages didn't equal up, and that I think that also played a role in people playing out of position. You had a lot of people out of position last year. A lot of people playing a lot of minutes. They shouldn't have been playing a lot of minutes. They playing a lot of roles that they shouldn't have been playing. I think they tanked their percentages. But going into next year, if they get a decent haul for free agency, Camilla number they should go up once again. Um, so the front office they really got to do their job this year because first 2 years of since Camilla and Angel been there, they have not done a good job. And I'm mostly looking at Jeff. He got to get them. He got to get them a better supporting cast because like when one injury happened, like the team just fell apart like from start to finish. Like it was nasty. Like the watch like the whole season. But those two had really good stat lines. They persevered. I know they had games where they struggled, but they had more games. They had more games where they played well than when they struggled, and they go for both of them. So really proud of Camilla and Angel. Great seasons. I'm gonna continue to support them whether they together or not. I'm gonna support both of them because I believe in both of them. Both of them having progress in their career and getting better year by year. So yeah, I think I'll stop it right there. But yeah, the next video I'll probably do is probably picking back up on the playoffs, get back into that. I think the next games will come on at Friday, so I'm try to get y'all a recap, on them games. Um, yeah, because I got something to do before the games come on Friday, so I had to get y'all a recap after that. But I'm pretty sure that'll be my next video. But yeah, if y'all ain't checked out the Angel Reese video, check that video out, and along with this one as well. Drop a sub, comment, drop a like. Let me know what y'all want to see from Camilla for her year 3. What do you think she did well this season? What do you think she need to work on, or something I didn't see, or something I didn't pay attention to, or didn't notice? Drop that in the comments. Same thing on the Angel Reese video. Positives, likes, dislikes, optimism about either one of the players, anything. I think that's it. We're gonna end it with that one. I'll catch y'all in the next video.